These times have been tricky for everyone. We're all trying to stay safe with the state of the world at the current moment.
Ranging from killer hornets, COVID-19, to the Black Lives Matter movement, this is definitely new territory. We thought it would be a cool idea to showcase how people have been making use of their time at home and how they've been coping.
Ms. Pearson and her TV production students worked hard to put this video together.
We hope that this documentation can be used in the future to illustrate what quarantine was really like.
Enjoy!
Enjoy!
This is the most aggressive and comprehensive effort to confront a foreign virus in modern history. I am confident that by counting and continuing to take these tough measures, we will significantly reduce the threat to our citizens, and we will ultimately and expeditiously defeat this virus.
After having listened to our governor's declaration of emergency, having just recently heard our president's declaration of national emergency, we are now at a point of doing what is in the best interest of every single member of our community, beginning with our children and our employees. Therefore, I am declaring an emergency closure of all schools for the week beginning March 16th.
March 13th, 2020 was not expected to be our last day in the 2019-2020 school year. We have been quarantined for around 3 months now, and the isolation has kicked in for some of us. During this time, I've been doing many things to keep myself occupied, such as journaling, biking, baking, and reading. These are all examples of things that during the school year I probably would not have done.
I live in North Bay Village in an apartment complex on the first floor. My name is Anthony Cespedes, and I'm 16 years old. I believe in taking care of myself, especially in the morning, with a rigorous exercise and a healthy breakfast. After I'm done with breakfast, I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then after I'm done with my shower, I proceed to take on the homework that my teachers assign me and try not to fall asleep.
This is my mom. She is a psychiatrist. On Saturdays and Sundays, she goes to Jackson Medical Center to see patients that have psychiatric illness. What do you have to wear?
So I'm gonna put on the PPE, or the personal protective equipment I have to wear to see my patients. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So first I put on this N95 mask. Then I put on a surgical mask over that. Then I put on this gown. Then I put on, usually I have a face shield. I don't have it with me right now, but usually I have to put on a face shield. And then I put on these gloves. And now I'm ready to go and see my patients.
March 13th was the day I got my braces on, but it was also the last day of school and the last day I've seen my friends. As spring break rolls around, I spend spring break with my 17-year-old cousins. When you're with family, it makes quarantine extremely less boring. Anyways, if you're bored, you could be bored together. We spent these days mostly biking, watching sunsets, and being at the pool. We took more photo shoots, and then we spent more time outside. After spring break ended, my mom and I headed to Orlando to see my aunt and my baby cousin for a couple of days, to get away from our other crazy family in Miami. They basically turned me into a babysitter. Soon after, I still resorted to binge watching Netflix until 2 a.m., ignoring all the outside world. It was a cleanse because I haven't been social in 2 months. My family then decided to buy a puppy. Now my life consists of taking care of this child, aka my puppy. Who knows what life has in store for me the next 3 months. Until next time.
We instituted sweeping travel restrictions on China and put in place the first federally mandated quarantine in over 50 years.
This quarantine has given us a lot of free time. Most of us are spending it doing work, watching movies, or playing video games. But what if you could do something more productive with your time? What if you could learn some skills? Skills that would be useful to you in a variety of ways. To begin, one of the most useful skills to learn this day and age is learning a program. Now you don't need to know how to code a whole application, but learning some concepts and commands can go a long way. And who knows, maybe you'll end up liking it. Some useful websites for this are code.org, Code Academy, and Khan Academy. I would also recommend trying to learn Python first, as it's the most beginner-friendly language. Moving away from code, another great skill to learn is how to use Photoshop and Premiere. Both of these applications have uses in multiple fields of work, so it would be beneficial if you learn how to use them. While all Adobe programs come at a hefty price, you don't need to buy them to learn it. There are a lot of free programs that can teach you the same concepts. For Photoshop, you can download Luminar, Pixlr, and Photoscape X, while for Premiere, some alternatives are HitFilm Express and DaVinci Resolve.
Today I'm going to show you the many home improvements I made around my house. To start off, I've put up 2 brand new lights which are solar powered. As you can see, they are pretty bright and they're solar powered. So I'll show you that I've built not 1, not 2, but 3 brand new sheds. 1, 2, 3. I also put together a brand new inflatable hot tub. Sometimes you just have to chill out on those long online days. Now that's hot. I also put together a brand new barbecue and smoker grill. You have to get your grill on during the pandemic. My latest project is building a fan for my man cave. It gets pretty hot in here, so that's why we're building a fan. Those are the 8 household improvements that I've made during this pandemic. Don't forget to be social distancing and stay safe out there.
God, I'm thirsty. Need some water. Do I make a left cup? I mean, there's also the cup on the right. I can go drink out of that one. Doesn't mean that one. I don't want to drink out of someone else's cup. That's what family is. Drink out of the left and the right cup. The left cup and the right cup. So it's a moral conflict. Left or right, left or right, left or right. What's the deal? I can't figure that's a new cup. That cup wasn't there before. Why are there new cups here? These cups weren't here 10 seconds ago. Where are these cheaters, creepers? These are so many cups now. What am I supposed to do with these cups? I'm just gonna pick them up. I'm just gonna pick them up and I'm gonna grab them all. And I'm gonna dump them in the sink. And they're gonna be someone else's problem. That's the plan. That's the plan for me. I'm gonna pick up all these cups. And I'm gonna throw them in the sink. I'm gonna grab them all. And then I'll be able to keep on doing my schoolwork. And now I'm going and I'm dumping all the cups in the sink. Now I'm not gonna have to think about them anymore, and I'm not gonna have to deal with them anymore. And it's all gonna be a-okay. And it's not weird that all these cups appeared, so I'm just not gonna think about it. So now I'm just gonna, yep, and now they're all gone, so I'm just gonna turn back around and I'm gonna take a look and I'm gonna see my desk, and it's just gonna be, oh my god, there's so many more cups! Ah!
Now I go on a walk.
Come here, oh my star is fake.
We don't know that we're just born to die. As the wind blows, we're just born to die.
Gabriel, buenos días. Párate, tienes que hacer login en el portal. Gabriel Monsalve. Te dije que te pararas ya. Gabriel. Gabriel, yo sé que te sientes un poco estresado por lo de la cuarentena, pero te tienes que parar temprano, ya lo sabes, ya lo hemos hablado. Haces tus tareas en la mañana y te queda el resto del día para hacer todo lo que tú quieras. Jugar lo que tú quieras, ¿ok?
Y recuerda que tienes responsabilidades, tareas domésticas, ¿ok? Tienes 15 años, no puedes comportarte como un niño de 10, ¿ok?
Ya, solamente quiero salir a divertirme con mis amigos.
Pero no puedes porque hay un virus en la calle y tienes que cuidarte a ti y a todos en la familia.
Dios, a mí no me va a pasar nada si salgo.
Sí te puede pasar, Gabriel.
Ya.
Al enfermarte tú, nos puedes contaminar a todos.
Y es una cuarentena.
Hello, buenos días.
Buenos días.
Mira, cuando puedas para que vayas al súper, porfa, a comprar unas cosas.
Dale pues. Chao. Bye. Hola mamá, volví.
Hola,
Hola.
¿todo bien? Quítate los guantes. Nada, ¿ven? Muy bien. Dame tus manos. Ok, ya. Los zapatos, listo. Lávate las manos, ¿ok? Thank you.
For centuries we have survived for one reason and one reason only. The shadows have protected us.
I thought I was crazy when after 3 days of quarantine I had managed to memorize 100 digits of pi. But then, enter a month later, and I'm here learning the lost art of Morse code. So far, luckily, life has been pretty peaceful and family-filled. My family has been able to spend this time together as now everything in life is pretty much cancelled. Yesterday, I think, it might have been 2 days ago or 3 days ago. You get my point. Days have less meaning when every day is pretty much the same. Anyways, while we ate dinner, we watched the movie Groundhog's Day. Then it struck me. I'm living in a form of Groundhog's Day. Because every day is just like the next, and the next day is just like that day, this has created the opportunity to have time to learn new skills that I would never have had time to do before this. So that is why my family is stuck hearing the beeps of Morse code, and I spend too much time creating towers of cards. That is why my family joined a Zoom dance party, and that is also why my senior prom wasn't at a nice hotel, but rather on Club Penguin.
During this quarantine, I have spent my time doing productive things such as baking, doing my hair, and decorating my room. On my free time, I usually either watch movies on Netflix from my computer or my living room TV. I also play video games with my friends on my PS4. I've been working decorating more in my room. I purchased lights from my room, a skylight projector, pictures from Pinterest of things I like, such as celebrities, brands, and places. I put up these pictures around my room. I've also been working out more. There's a YouTuber who posts workout routines to motivate people such as me who are trying to stay productive. I have been taking good care of my hair so I can be ready for summer. I have not been straightening it as often as I used to, which is good for my hair. I dyed my hair dark brown because I wanted to try a new color for the summer. I have been baking and cooking many different things ranging from Mediterranean foods to vegan brownies to gluten-free pasta. I've been learning several recipes from my mom or from videos I see on YouTube. I can definitely say I feel more comfortable in the kitchen and feel more confident in my chef skills. I can definitely say that online school has helped me improve my grades because I have all A's and B's. It's easy because I have more time to work on my assignments. In conclusion, quarantine has not really affected me in a negative way. It has given me the time to focus on myself by staying productive. Even though I cannot wait for everything to get back to normal, I can't really say this has been a boring time.
2020 has definitely been a wild ride, and not the fun kind. During this time of quarantine, we're trying to find the best way to entertain ourselves, as people in the medical industry are trying to find a cure for this virulent disease.
While most may see being stuck inside your home completely boring, which is understandable, I personally see this as a period of creativity. Now is the time to consider exploring certain other hobbies you may have underappreciated.
Like drawing physically or digitally on any electronic device using any software. During quarantine, I've also started to make a few more creations with whatever time I have.
Occasionally, I also try to do as much exercise as I can in my house, while also playing with my friends on various video games. But that's not the topic here. I have been exploring certain other programs like Blender, a software that allows you to sculpt, texture, or animate anything you want. There's also another program called ZBrush, which is very similar to Blender and works just as good. This was an image of a blue sky with clouds that I basically turned into what looked like a space vortex. This just goes to show that you are fully capable of making legitimate great art from self-isolation. Granted, not all of your creations are going to be great, especially if you're not an artist yourself. But if you make a mistake, try to implement it into your art, and not just get rid of it. With that said, stay safe and hopefully this quarantine will end soon.
Wow, it seems it's gonna be a wonderful day. I wonder where's my sister. She's probably at the kitchen. I'ma go check. Oh, hey sister.
Hi Ian, you finally woke up. I'm making some breakfast for us too.
Wow, it's really good.
Thank you.
Oh man, that was great. I'm full. My meeting starts in 5 minutes. I should go change. Oof, I'm finally done. I should go train. This was a long day. I'm gonna go watch some Netflix.
Wait a little while. We can run what belongs to the heavens above. Like the course of our love without time. We'll never see what's behind this elusive romance. Could be two who prove love's more than mere chance. Let's swing at an true love, something subtler, we'll create if we just
Miami-Dade is one of the last Florida counties that has moved into the Phase 1 of reopening, known as the New Normal. This phase has included the reopening of retail stores and restaurants. Waiters are wearing masks and gloves at all times, while customers aren't required to wear masks when seated, though customers will have to maintain a 6-foot distance. On June 1st, hotels will reopen alongside pools and beaches with guidelines. No groups can be more than 10. Masks are required and a local authority will be checking. Children under 2 years old don't have to wear masks, and people who are in the water or doing activities on the sand. No one can share beach chairs, umbrellas, and coolers unless from the same household, and no pets are allowed on the beach. Violators will be removed from the beach or public pool. But is this too soon? Things can quickly go back to how it was, and everything can close once more.
We will have coronavirus in the fall. I am convinced of that. Whether or not it's going to be big or small is going to depend on our response.